Welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. Oh, there's a new thing on the screen on the watch preview. I must take pictures. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice update. That only just happened. Lots of new things going on, eh? Quigley's got his new red collar on. I finally replaced the red watch strap. I went black for a few episodes there because it broke and I had to order a new one. I should order another new one because, you know, then I've got one on standby. Just like now, I've got brand new gloves. If you've been watching the previous episodes, the most recent ones before this, if you happen to have seen, you will know there was the mystery of the missing glove. Well, guess what? The update about that is that it turned up, and it is definitely my. I remember I was pointing the camera at Quigley and I was saying, I'm betting that Quigley stole it and hid it somewhere, and I probably will find it. And that was my assumption at the time. And it did. It turned up somewhere where only Quigley would have put it. Definitely not any of us humans. And it definitely wasn't Toto, because Toto was not able. Quigley was the only dog home. They were home alone together, but when they're home alone together, we put Toto in his safety cage so that Quigley doesn't beat him up too much. You know, it's kind of cool. We don't mind them having a little bit of an argument and a scrap when we're supervising them, but when they're home alone, they need to be separated. So I know Toto wasn't the culprit, it was Quigley. Quigley! So now I've got the gloves that I bought right at the beginning of our YouTube recording history. I've still got them. I had like vague thoughts of us being famous enough and to auction them off or something. You know, like who wants to buy the first gloves? Anyway, we completely replaced them because one of them went missing. Quigley's red collar, if you haven't heard that story, it's actually too big. We can't use it to tether to him, but because on all the dog walks we use a harness, on the recorded dog walks I should say, the collar can just be worn, but it's a little bit too big to tether to. So it's become, since we found it, because we had it for a while and it was stashed in the car, and when we emptied out the car because the insurance company had taken it, long story, we found the collar. Katie said, oh, we never used it because it's too big. Well, now I've got a use for it, and it's the same colour as the YouTube icon, which I think is pretty cool. And it goes with my red shoelaces. I wasn't quite sure how much I had to bend over there to point the camera at those. Red flare in the gloves too. I don't know. I'm trying to make it a little bit of a thing. I wouldn't mind getting a red harness to go with the red collar. I was looking at the military dog harnesses, the ones that are like they've got Velcro and you can add attachments and stuff, like your dog's an army dog. So, I'm pretty keen on getting some of those. Mostly because I want Quigley to carry our first aid kit in the future. I must admit I haven't really been bringing a first aid kit along with us, but it is something that we should do. You never know when you might need it. And I don't want to carry it, I already carried enough stuff. Park bench rating, I'm going to give that a level 5. It could do with some renewing, but it's a nice park bench. Our park bench rating scale, we rate park benches wherever we go, if I remember to do so. Especially when we're in new places, like today, we've never been to this park before. Park bench rating scale is a scale out of 8. We have 8 points of judgment when it comes to park bench ratings. But even though there's 7 or 8 points, there's 8 points on the scale. My theory is that 7 and 8 don't really exist. They exist in my imagination, they exist on the scale, but we're never going to find them because they've got to be so absolutely ridiculously awesome that they probably don't exist. They might exist in some millionaire's backyard or something, you know. But we're never going to find them in public. So the highest ratings we'll ever give to any park bench is probably a level 6. And, you know, most of them are average. Level 4 park benches is about average. And obviously, levels 3, 2 and 1 are various levels of terrible. Right, I can say that we haven't been here before. Quigley definitely hasn't been here before. We've never recorded for the YouTube channel here before, but I've definitely been here before. This is called the Bowl of Brooklands. There's a massive performing arts stage down there. Can you see that in the distance? Yeah, isn't that cool? It's even got a little pondy lake thing surrounding it. So they have all sorts of events and concerts and things here, and I'll tell you the event that I came here for, the one and only event I ever came here for, was a short film festival, an awards festival. Yeah, one of the short films, because I'm an actor in another life, a performing artist and an actor. So we came here and it rained. It was a bit terrible. We had umbrellas and gazebos and stuff to sit under and wet seats, and it wasn't that great, but it was still pretty cool because they erected a very large cinema screen on that big stage over there, and we all sat in this field with thousands of other people and watched the films, the short films. If you are interested in looking that up, type into your YouTube the film that I'm in anyway. It's called Natalia Rising. Natalia, like someone's name. Hi. Oh.
You're not meant to do that, probably.
No.
I don't
Quickly.
mind,
I know. I don't think you mind. But
I don't mind patting. I just know you're not meant to.
he's not meant to do that, but
Yeah.
no matter how much I tell him no, he just keeps
Just
doing it.
sometimes you do it, eh?
That's his way of loving on people.
Nah, it's just like, oh, I needed a breather anyhow.
Kapai. Kia ora, what? I got interrupted there. I was trying to tell you the name of the film. The festival was called Trop Fest, spelling Tango Romeo Oscar Papa Fest, Foxtrot Echo Sierra Tango, Trop Fest. I forget what year it was, but anyway, I'm pretty sure if you type in Trop Fest and Natalia Rising, you'll find the film. Yeah, I wasn't the protagonist actor in the film, I was one of the antagonist characters. What was the name of that character? His name was... It's actually like truly pretty relevant because he wears a bulldog mask with a cigar sticking out of his mouth, the character that I played, and Quigley, haere mai kuri. And his name was Vicious Victor. Yeah. And yeah, he has an accomplice because he's a criminal in the film, and his accomplice is called Bethany Bunny. She's obviously wearing a bunny mask. But anyway, go and enjoy that film at my suggestion if you haven't already listened to me right now. One of the many thousands or millions of potential future YouTube viewers that may find this. It might be the only time I mention it just because we're here at the place where we got to see that film on a giant screen. I've actually determined that I'd really like to go take you viewers and my dog all the way over there onto the stage. I think we didn't win any awards. We came, we got screened, we were nominated for things and we didn't win. But if we had, we would have had to get ourselves out of the crowd here and come over here, cross this bridge and let ourselves up onto the stage to accept the award. It was nice to be nominated nonetheless. I'm not wearing my glasses today because of the threat of rain. I like to not wear my glasses in the when the chances of precipitation are high. And it was raining cats and dogs earlier. That's why everything's wet. So excuse us if any raindrops land on the camera. I'm very unlikely to do anything to remedy that if it happens, so it'll just disturb the picture for you all. Mostly because I don't look at the preview screen. I can if I open up the watch and look on here, but I hardly do that really. Here we are. Shall we sing a song? Or just yell something absurd? Ooh, the sound echoes in here. Wow, that's pretty cool. Hello! Someone's set up a little speaker box over here. I'm gonna play some music. Should we play some music? Should we have a bit of a cunny? Hey! Quiggly Wuggles. Hello! Hi. What's happening? What are you up to?
Oh, we're doing running coaching here on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
We've got a bunch of kids that come down.
Oh, cool. So you're here to set up and prepare for their arrival?
Yeah, totally. It gets a bit, when it's a bit wet, it's good to have this space under here. But
Yeah?
it gets a bit crowded with all the kids once they arrive.
Yeah. Oh, what a cool, fun place to do that. Must be real loud when they're here.
Yeah. The noise cranks up. Yeah. But it's fun times. It's good loud most of the time.
Yeah, that's right. Happy sounds. Yeah, it's definitely raining a little bit. There's raindrops falling on that water. Oh yeah, I can see chalk from past things happening here.
Hopscotch, I think.
Hopscotch or... Hello. Oh. Is this where the Multiculture Festival was held, that they just had not long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, this must have been marvellous to be.
Yeah, I think they had, I can come down, but I think they had like the stage extended out.
Oh, did they?
I think they had a whole lot of another sort of
The grandstand.
a grandstand there with a big screen behind it, so everyone
So
could
people
see
could
it.
see,
And
oh yeah.
Kamatula and everything. I think Māori Queen came as well, and they all sat over here, which was quite cool. It was amazing. It was so
Yeah.
amazing.
I heard that it was translated into multiple languages for people
Really?
watching from around the world.
Oh my gosh, I heard it had a lot of views.
Yeah.
Wow, I suppose it would have to be, yeah. No, it was amazing. It was so cool. It was hot too.
Yeah.
So hot.
Yeah, we got good weather for it, eh? I think it was only maybe one day. It was
Yeah, it was awesome. Oh, are you from here?
I'm from Wellington.
Oh, nice. Nice to live there.
Oh, cool.
Not from there, but I moved from there to here. It's cool. Are you visiting Kano? Or?
Me and this guy drive a freight truck up to here and stay the night and then go back in the morning.
Oh, nice.
And I always make an effort to give him a good, decent walk
Yeah,
at the end of the working day.
absolutely. Hey, Pa, that's a long drive, isn't it? I've got a cousin who does. He was driving trucks there for a while.
In Wellington?
He's going all up and down the North Island,
Oh, right.
to be honest. He's now back in, I'm from Southland originally, but he's down in Brooklands Bowl. So he's moved down there because they've had a baby. Him and his wife had a baby, so it's hard to be driving trucks when you've got little ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is my baby. I don't have any babies.
Oh, Oh, fur babies are pretty good.
Yeah, you can just bundle him in the back. Don't even have to put a seat belt on him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't have to, and they don't complain too much either, which is awesome.
He's all right. He lets me know if he needs anything. And I have to read his mind. What do you need this time, boy?
What are you after, dog roll or biscuits?
Hey. He gets cans of food when we're on the missions.
Oh, that's a cool.
Otherwise, it's biscuits at home.
Yeah. You're just beautiful, aren't you?
He is.
There's a real cool walk if you keep going. You sort of go all the way up, sort of by those gates, and sort of follow the track up and around.
Oh, yeah.
If you want something a little bit longer, that's quite a nice track as well. You sort of go past a bridge on your right, keep on going up, and then you come back around, and there'll be another bridge on your right. You can cross that to make it shorter, or you can keep going all the way up.
Oh, yeah,
and
cool.
come back around here.
I'll follow your suggestions.
Good luck.
Cool. So can I go this way, or do I have to go back around?
Go that way, and then that'll just take you around behind these trees, and then you'll come out by those gates there, and then
Oh, yeah.
track up there.
Cool.
Cool, enjoy.
Thank
If I don't
you.
see you after an hour, I'll send the search party out.
Okay. Kia ora e wha. Hei koe o te kuri. Hey, what a cool chat. That's what we're all about. I mean, I generally try to swerve around conversing with people. But there's some people, you just get a read on them. They're not interested. They don't want to chat with you. They don't want to pet my dog. They don't want my dog anywhere near them. And then there's other people who are just clearly happy people. This is cool. This is actually really cool, because clearly this is where you can back your truck up, load out onto here and push it down there to the stage. What do you call these? A load bank. That's what this is called. That's what we call them in the industry. All right, this way, Quigs. Yep, a nice little wooden bumper on it so you can bump the truck straight into it. Boom. Okay, it's parked. Now, we do have one job left to do on our delivery truck, and it's 3 minutes drive from here, and it's a business. They close at 4:30. What time is it now? 20 past 3. So my objective is to get this dog walk recording wrapped and us back in the truck at 4, which is, you know, even if we're a little bit late, that's sort of perfect timing for me. Get back into work mode, drive that 3 to 5 minutes to the next destination, and make that delivery. Alright, this is where that kind lady suggested we should go and check. Let's have a look at this. Something very loud. You guys must be able to hear that at home on your devices if you've got enough bass, because it's very bassy. I wonder what's making that sound. Some kind of machine. I know I just said you viewers at home. I try to avoid saying that because viewers aren't always at home. You could be on a bus, on a train, sitting in a park somewhere. You know, you name it. Lots of different options. I'm really not sure if this is the right... I'm really not sure if we followed the lady's directions appropriately. No public thoroughfare. No public thoroughfare. Locked gate. Oh! Okay. This way. Come back through the gate. Very athletic of you. Oh, now he's up there. Hey, we can't go that way. I don't know what that is. It might be a race course. Looking at the style of the fences in the distance over there, it's a little bit harder for me to tell without my glasses, because that's what I need them for. Seeing things far away. Yep. Home right. That's good. I love getting a little bit lost. I love coming to new places. I think the majority of the dog walk recordings we make, well, at least it's my favourite thing to do, so there's plenty of them. Us discovering places that we've never been. You know what, there's a track over here, and is it trying to say you can't go that way by putting this fence up? Maybe it's dangerous, we better not. Dang. It's alright, Quigs. It doesn't matter where we go, as long as we're getting exercise and having a good time. Probably a good moment to share the stuff that I say every episode. I reiterate the housekeeping ground rules and the aims of our channel every episode, because I don't think regular viewers would mind, and if you quite often people are watching our dog walks for the first time, and so I just want to give you the lowdown, the quality assurance guidelines that I came up with right at the very beginning, and that's why I've been saying them every single episode. Trying to make them a little bit of a meme within the channel. I've got a couple of slogans, right, that go with our YouTube channel. The first slogan is, never mind the 6 o'clock news. That slogan exists because although I tend to blather and skite and talk too much, or maybe sometimes not enough, depending on my mood, but yeah, I talk too much and I narrate our lives and tell you about how we're doing, how we're feeling, where we are, what we're doing, blah 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 blah. Yeah, just to try and entertain you guys. And when we have guests on the channel walking with us, it's a bit like a walking, talking podcast. And the main thing is that I have this rule, never mind the 6 o'clock news, because I've made it a rule not to talk about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news. And that means we're making this a peaceful, chill headspace to share with all of you. And so we hope you appreciate that. Because I could complain about the world and war and politicians and things like that. But I decided that this is not an outlet for that. And yeah. And moving on to the second slogan. The second slogan is, show us the poop. And you might wonder why show us the poop as a slogan. It exists because, you're watching from my camera, chest mounted camera point of view, the dog walk, pretty much raw and uncut. But the show us the poop slogan exists as like a reverse psychology kind of slogan, as if you viewers are mad that you don't get to see the poop. You get to enjoy everything else about the dog walk with us, but you don't get to see the poop. You might see poop by accident sometimes. I definitely take the do not disturb motto to heart. I'm not going to go zooming in on it or poking it with a stick and, fun with poop. But, yeah, the fact of the matter is, when the Quigley poops, he gets his privacy off screen. there's been the odd occasion where I've accidentally filmed the poop happening, and so I just make sure to edit that out. So rest assured, viewers, you know, most of the time you have to look at my dog's butt, and that's bad enough, but you won't see poop coming out of it. That's my solemn promise to you. It's a quality control issue. So if you're mad about it, or even if you just want to join in on being jokingly mad about it, type into the comments, show us the poop, and use as many poop emojis as you like. Ka pai. I think we're on the right track now, according to the directions we were given earlier in the recording. We find a bridge, we find a bridge. There's a couple of bridges along here. Come on! Oma! Oma means run, by the way, folks. Sometimes I do speak our native language here in New Zealand. It's called Te Reo Māori, the language of the Māori people. Aye, and it's pretty much alive and well in this country. Yeah. And I'm always talking about how it's a bit disappointing that Google is translating my voice and the things we say into multiple languages, but it's not going to help you with the Māori language, unfortunately. Maybe one day that will change. That'll be cool. Maybe one day we'll make enough money to have someone go through and retrospectively modify the subtitles that Google automatically generated, because that is actually literally possible. But yeah, for the time being, I just like to apologise that, I'm not going to refrain from speaking our native tongue just because Google can't tell you what we are saying. Sometimes I'll let you know what the words mean, but a lot of the time it don't bother. So you can pretty much guarantee every single recording I'm going to be speaking some of that language every now and again. It's just the way it is. It's just who we are. It's just how we do. This is a great place to go walking. I am loving it. I've decided we're going to go up those stairs because I'm going to feel good about that. Feeling like we're headed in the right direction if we go that way. I'll just check the sign, make sure my assumption is correct. Yeah, up to the zoo, that's where we started, in that vicinity. One bridge. We'll walk this way for a little bit further and then we'll come back to here. We might have to come back here with a little bit less dilly-dally and a better sense of direction in order to enjoy all that this place has to offer to all of us. Because according to the lady with the fluorescent pink jacket that we spoke to earlier, and her directives, this is the beginning of a longer trail, which I'm not sure if we have enough time for. Yeah, we've got 25 minutes remaining before I need to be back in our vehicle to get back to work. Luckily there's only one delivery left, so I go do that and then I go home. By home I mean me and Quigley stay with members of our family who live here in New Plymouth whenever we come to visit. Definitely more homely than a motel. Do you know, we used to stay in a motel. There was a motel that I used to stay in. And when I told them all about how I'd love to bring my dog along, they said, yeah, bring your dog. And he used to come and stay with me in the motel. And then it got to a point where they said, actually, it's getting a little bit difficult cleaning up after your dog. And, you know, when I have to get up at 5 in the morning to go driving, the last thing I need to do is get up even earlier so I can clean up fur. I was even offering them a little bit more money for the hassle, you know, and I could have given them advice about the perfect tool for cleaning the dog fur, but nah, it didn't work out. And then as it stands, I much prefer staying with our family that live here. And they don't give me any grief about Quigley's fur. I might just look at the map because I was saying, you can see the sky here. I can see enough sky when I look up that the phone probably can too. So let's get a lock on us on the map. Tai hoi, Quigley. Okay. All right. All right. Oh wow. Oh, it's a bit of a mish. If we could turn that direction right now, it'll be good. Oh, is my wish coming true? Looks like we can go that way too. There's a trail that goes up there. Okay. I think 20 minutes is enough time to navigate the geography, as I imagine it will be, and hopefully I'm not mistaken. Can't afford to be late. Let's not go that way. Oh, maybe we should. Or we could go up there. I think both lead to the same place. Yeah, let's go this way. Come on, Quigs, this way. Ka pai kuri. Ka pai kuri. So once we break out of this greenery and onto this green field that's over here, it's a high probability that the last part of the walk is going to be a street walk. Well, that looks like a private residence there. Quigley, I think we have to go this way and climb a fence. Well, I mean, I'll climb it. You can probably just jump through it, mate. Yep. Let's do it. Or should I toss you over it? Yep. Over you go. Oh. There you go. That was almost an accident. Are you licking the grass? What a good boy. Alright, it's a very wobbly fence. I might have an accident. Oh, my ninja skills are on point today. Okay. Yep, go for a run. Oh, my. Whoopsie. Sports fields. Yeah, good. Oh, it's a school. Whoopsie, no dogs allowed at schools. Naughty. Oh well. Wouldn't be the first time we've broken the rules. I've probably been to the school before. One of the things I do as a delivery truck driver is visit lots of schools, delivering stuff that schools need. Whew. Volleyball nets over there. They've even got frisbee golf apparatus. There's at least one right there. They would call that a hole in frisbee golf. You throw your frisbee and fly it towards this, and you hope that these chains will catch your frisbee and the frisbee drops into the basket, and you consider that a goal. No pooping, Quigley. That's alright, I'm pretty safe. Pretty sure he's not going to poop. This guy pooped so many times today. Plenty of times. Alright, you locals, if you see this, and you see me walking through a school, please don't get mad about it. So please don't send hateful comments. You can't walk your dog through a school, man. Well, did I know it was a school? I guess if I looked at the map a little bit harder, I could have figured that out, but anyway. I'm a responsible dog owner. We won't do it again. And if he poops, which I know he's not going to, but if he does, I'll clean that up. So that's the main reason dogs can't be at schools. Because of the mess they make, and also because it's full of kids. You don't want to frighten the children. So it's generally a given, no dogs at schools. I found out also, the hard way, that universities are also not very good places to take dogs. Just as standard rule. What a very nice school. I'll pay it compliments. It's a pretty cool school. Manakitanga Rangatira. Hello. 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 We got lost. Which is the best? Yeah, we got lost. So I ended up in the school by accident, but I just came.
Oh, most of the teachers have dogs at home. Don't worry.
Oh, that's all right. I just would rather not bring a dog to a school, but it was an accident. I just wanted to know which is the best way to exit. Looks like here, huh?
Yeah.
Best way to leave? Okay, thanks. Thank you.
That's okay. No drama. Don't look at the signs that say no dogs.
Oh, I didn't see any. But I just assume, you know, because I know better.
The world's not going to end.
I know, right? Highlands Intermediate. What a really cool school. Right, I better look at the map again, make sure that I'm assuming we're turning right and then finding another right turn, which will deliver us back to our vehicle. Yeah, so a 40-minute long dog walk's good enough. You know what, you viewers, I just want you to know that I really don't like street walking on the recording, just because I don't like the sound of cars and making you all having to listen to that. So I'm going to say fare thee well, and thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Kia ora, well, get the camera controls up. Okay, cool. So we take another picture. Ching! There you go. Ching. That's a cool new feature. Alright, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.